Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna be testing out the most hyped foundation I have ever witnessed storm across the internet, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. This foundation literally has been like, hello, try me, please. And for whatever reason, every time I would go in Sephora, I'm like, I just can't be bothered. I don't even want to color match. I don't even want to deal with it. And it didn't seem for a while like it would be my type. It wouldn't be my cup of tea. But I have finally collapsed into submission of being willing to try this out. So we are going to be testing out the Haus Labs foundation. So many of you guys are like, this is the best. It's the best. I don't know why, it just is. I have kind of had my nose in the air when it comes to celeb brands. Haus Labs, you know, when it first launched, was it still called Haus Labs? Was it? I've reviewed a few select Lady Gaga things, odds and ends, throughout my time here on YouTube when it first launched and was exclusive to Amazon. But now this is exclusive to Sephora. So for me, I was like, oh, it's like a relaunch. I don't know. It took me hearing from so many people that this was like it. The best of the best. I think the final blow was watching someone's video where they were like ranking the 20 best foundations of all time. And this was #1, and it was with like a systematic check-in and everything. And I'm like, okay, well, sold. Take my money. Let's try this out and hope for the best. So we're gonna crack into this, do a full day wear test. I am the shade 280 Light Medium Neutral. Beautiful glass bottle. Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. Again, I am the shade 280. I do this cool thing now where when I go in Sephora, I know that my shade, summertime shade, is the shade Latte 300N from Huda Beauty. I love this foundation. Has it made me break out a little bit? Oh my gosh, right when I did that, someone was like screaming outside. Has it made me break out a little bit? Yeah. Clogs your pores. You want to double cleanse. You want to take this one off. It is heavy. It is full coverage, but I do like it for when I need that like full glam type of a thing. But this shade 300N is my shade. And then of course I am still loving On the Always On. Let's see if we can find another winner. I believe this one will be a little more sheer, and everyone raves about this being long wearing and lightweight, which sounds like a dream. So we're gonna just dive on in. Off the deep end, I'm off the... Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm honestly embarrassed for myself. So what we're gonna do is find out the juicy information. Let's do that together. Raise your hand in the comments section if you already know and love and trust this brand, or if you're like, yikes, absolutely not. Let me know also, do you like this foundation? Does anyone already love this? Or are you like, Tati, come on. Oh no, I did it again. No, stop. No, I don't want to do that. I went to Sephora.com and now it's like telling me I won something and not, I keep compromising my phone by not paying attention. Now I'm going to Sephora. Let's not do that. Okay, learn to spell. Okay, amazing shade range. Really crazy shade range because you can kind of get confused where you're like, wait, 3 of these look the same. But I have to say like, yo. Amazing shade range. All right, this is $45, natural finish, long wearing, clean at Sephora. It has that approved marker if that's important to you. Medium coverage. We'll see, I like a full coverage, but this is a thin texture, long wear situation. So, you know, we'll dig in. And also it has the stamp of approval that it's trending on social. So this is a beloved social media gem. I have no affiliation with this brand. They don't send me anything. And I have no qualms about giving my absolute rough, real truth. I do have a highlighter and a blush as well. Oh, also I wanted to try the new Huda Beauty mascara that everyone's like, oh, it's the best thing ever. Because I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood to get down into the makeup. Ingredients look good. Okay, there's a lot of them. 80% would recommend. Oh my gosh, the first review that I'm reading though is, I love this foundation, however, it is causing me tiny pimples all over my face every time I wear it. Oh no, no. Sometimes reviews make me question everything that I'm doing. All right, I have talked way too much. I'm gonna go ahead and use my glass palette here. We're gonna do a couple pumps to start. I already have primer on. I am wearing my RMS primer to smooth everything out. I am gonna go in real quick with my Tarte. Let's see here. How to use. Shake well, blend 1 to 2 pumps on clean moisturize. Moisturized skin. Juicy skin. I would better prefer it say put on juicy skin. I'm that woman. I don't like the word moist. It just reminds me of things I don't want to talk about. You know what's funny is when people like elbow in and they're like, you know what? Moist. I love that word. I am not afraid of it. And like, I don't have a problem like saying it. And I'm like, you know what? Good for you, because it makes me want to barf. You are brave. You are facing it head on. And to me, like, ugh, I cannot. Tell me how to use it, please. Shake well. That was my bad. I lost my place because I was so horrified by the word moisturized. Apply to juicy skin using the Haus Labs foundation brush. Gosh darn it, I don't have that. Fingertips or a beauty sponge. Ow! I don't have any makeup on yet. This video is not going too well, you guys. I'm gonna do a wear test for you though. I'll make it up to you. Okay. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, my life is transformed. Oh my gosh. Actually, excuse me. That is amazing. Not even being over the top. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little over the top, but like, I'm so sorry. What just even happened? That's a great color match for 1. That is the thinnest layer and the thinnest texture for 2. We're gonna go in with a little more on the side first. See if we can pump up the jam. Let's get a little extra coverage. It is very wet looking on the skin, but it is somehow not making me feel gross. Like usually there's like a sticky tacky texture issue with things that are a little more wet that kind of exaggerates little texture, feels like it's gonna slip and slide everywhere. This is just doing this beautiful, glossy, dewy type of a thing that I believe is gonna dry down really nicely. This might be it. Oh, I did tell you I was gonna update you about the Always On. These two are like dream. If you want something a little more full coverage, long wearing, this is oil controlling and hydrating simultaneously. I don't know how they did it, but I did have the line issue breaking down on the forehead. I'll link this video below. If you want another foundation wear test video, this is really, really good, but it was even better properly hydrated. I will say that. We need to see this more up close. I'm so sorry that I did not scooch y'all in. You know what I want to ask you guys? Like serious questions so that I can be better at TikToking and doing shorts. On your phone, do you all use an app or something that allows you to zoom in with your hand? Because I always see people zooming in and I'm like, I have a newer iPhone, but mine doesn't do that. And so I constantly am like, I'm constantly like this.
Are you rowing?
Yes.
Where are you rowing to?
Nunya. Farewell. Hey, is the AC on? Because it's sweaty hot back here.
I'll crank it.
Like I am roasting. Turn it down.
Okay. But that foundation doesn't make you gaga?
What does that mean? Immediately to jail. James, please leave.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was still thinking about that joke. I just cannot with James sometimes. Oh my gosh. What did he say? He ruined a Taylor Swift song for me the other day. What was it? Oh, the song Style. He was saying headlights instead of headlights. And I was literally like, why? Do you see children in the back seat? Are they laughing? No. Am I laughing? No. Are you laughing? Yes. Am I now laughing because you're laughing? I am. Is it because of the joke? No. It's just every song that I love, he will find some kind of way to say something super weird. And it's like a thing. Still thinking about it. Yeah. I really like this. Oh my gosh, that was like, I really like this. I'm like not even over caffeinated. I don't know what my deal is today. I like it. I'm in a mood. It's fun. We're gonna do some Natasha Denona, you guys. I love this concealer. We're engaged. and I'm gonna throw all the others away pretty soon. I have a hard time even wanting to try anything new. Like, we're at that point. It's so good. If you have wrinkles under your eyes, run, go get it. Whatever they have done with this formula, it is thin, full coveragey, long wearing, somehow hydrating, but not gross, putty, greasy. It's just like the best. I love it. All right, I have a brand new Charlotte Tilbury powder. My neighbors are doing a new roof, and all you hear outside is this like smacking sound. And literally, I went outside and I was like, James, what is that? Like, what is that though? He's like, pretty sure someone's cleaning a rug. I'm like, what? Like, it just sounded like smacking a rug. It's gone on for hours now and it's unending. And I keep thinking that there's something wrong with the pool because it kind of just sounds like this like smacking. I think it's doing something to my brain because I have that kind of a mind that literally just gets overstimulated very, very easily. This foundation is so good. Why do I have like another new favorite potentially? Potentially, we need to see how this wears. Sometimes they take a bad turn, but this feels really lightweight. So like the thing that I'm liking is how it's feeling. I need to hush and just do some makeup. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll be right back. The makeup is a little dewy, maybe a little dewier than I would personally like. So I'm gonna have to keep my velour puff handy throughout the day, but I do love how hydrated the skin looks and how even it looks and that it feels like I'm wearing nothing, but I also feel like I'm wearing makeup in like a really beautiful way. That probably makes no sense at all, but you know when makeup feels sticky and overly moisturized? I can't stand that feeling. So this feels just right. We're gonna dive headfirst into, why am I diving everywhere? Where are we we're diving. We're jumping on in. We're going to put on this Huda Beauty One Coat Wow and see if we are wowed. High claim. Many people have hyped this up and I love judging a new mascara. So I have already curled my lashes. We're gonna pop this on. Do we believe in the one swipe claim? I mean, come on, that's pretty good. Whoa. What am I? This is not my new thing. Oh my gosh. Do you ever start doing like a sound or like something new comes out of you and you're like, where did that come from? Like where, I'm not gonna turn into this, oh, like what, like I'm actively gonna delete that from myself. Sorry that whatever that is coming through in this video. I went through a phase way back when where my response to things, I think because I heard a friend do it and then I started doing it. You know how you all kind of like mirror and like copy each other? Whenever anyone would say something that I was like, you know, instead of being like, whatever, I'd be like, and it was like this weird lip thing. Oh gosh, I cringed that I just even did that. Yeah. I am feeling chatty in this video. You are my therapy session. Welcome to it. This mascara, although I'm doing more than one swipe, is so good. This is so good. This is just like, this is it. Dang it. We are winning at Sephora. This is like a bonus review within the review. This is not very lengthening, but it is volumizing and it's giving a lot with not a ton of effort. I do really like this. I want to see if it explodes everywhere, smudges, all of that. So we'll do a check-in on the mascara at the end of this day as well. Let's pop on some blush. I intentionally bought the brightest blush because I kind of think some of the trends on TikTok are a little bit like they're intriguing, but they're also like, are we really doing this? Like tomato girl trend. Have you guys seen this? Like the tomato colored blush, and you kind of theme out and do like a monochromatic look, and you're not a latte woman, you're a tomato girl. And then there's a golden hour woman, and then there's, what else did I see? There's so many of them, and it's fun and cute, but it's also kind of hilarious to me. So I'm gonna pop this on. We're gonna see how bright it is. We'll go in with a light dusting. We'll get our tomato on. Okay, let's do this. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That is very bright. Going off the back of my hand first. Bam, 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 bam. Forgot that I had this shade, kind of regretting like the pastel pink on my eyes, but it is what it is. This is beautiful. Ooh. Yes. Everything is, it's like one of those days where like the new things are working. And sometimes when I try new makeup, I'm just like, please, like let it be all right, because makeup does not all play nice together. I say that a lot, but it's true. Oh my gosh, why is this like the prettiest blush? Like you would not think, right? You would literally not think. I have walked past this so many times in Sephora, and I'm having like some deep regrets at the moment. Let's go into the highlighter. They didn't have the shade that I wanted. This is the shade Sunstone. The one that was a step lighter was sold out, and it just had like, it's like a peachy kind of a situation. This one looked really, really gorgeous too. They have an amethyst one that was kind of a pink glimmer that I really thought was beautiful, but I was like, no, I just want something more every day. So we're going with this. Now, what I like about this, swatching it in store, is it's very glimmery. Like it picks up on the light, but it doesn't have an intense base. So it gives the skin that wet look, which I really, really love for a highlighter. Do you see what I mean? How it just kind of looks, it doesn't look like metallic. It just looks wet. Now this foundation is not full coverage. Like my hyperpigmentation is peeking through pretty strong. So I don't love that. If I didn't have that going on my face, would I like this foundation a lot more? Probably. I am a full coverage lover. However, I do feel that as we get older, your skin has a little more texture. And if you're someone like me that watches for that on the forehead, the lighter formulas can be more flattering. And I like how this looks. It's a little bit dewier than I would normally go for, but I am enjoying it and I get the hype. Kind of want to put the highlighter on the body. I love a good shoulder shine, you guys know. Okay. And we have a red flag warning today here in Texas. It is a sweet 105 degrees. Feels like 111. What? It is hot. Let's go outside and see what happens. Likely a super strange update on the foundation. It is dewy, bordering oily, but I like it. I feel like my skin just looks really fresh, and it doesn't look offensively greasy. It just looks glistening and dewy. I love it. I'm sitting outside in 100-degree weather. I'm heating up quite a bit, and somehow the skin just looks really nice. Like, let me get into a little more light. It's like beautiful. It's not covering all of what I consider imperfections, but it's giving me enough coverage to make me feel like, ooh, I feel really cute and fresh and clean and pulled together, but it does not look like typical makeup. Like this borders into, is she wearing tinted moisturizer? Like what is she doing? Is she wearing makeup? It's giving that kind of a feeling. And every time I'm using the bathroom and washing my hands, I'm like, oh, my skin looks pretty good. So I'm into it. The sun is setting right now. I'm gonna wear this obviously the rest of the night, and we will do another check in a couple of hours. I am tired. It is way later than I expected to sit down and do this final check-in. I'm literally 2 seconds from going and taking all the makeup off. I have had this makeup on for hours and hours and hours in the heat. And then I come inside and it is a freezer in here. It's just like, I mean, the contrast of how I'm in a hoodie right now and then going outside and then coming back in. So I don't know, my skin feels kind of weird at this point from that. Anyway, brain work, please work for this 30 seconds. You guys, I'm tired. How do I like this fine product? I like it. It is past the point of no return. There's no powder or anything that's gonna help at this point. I literally was doing this on the couch and like, you know, hands on the face, like we're a mess at this point. But I do wanna say that I'm excited to wear this again because I felt like I was having one of the prettiest skin days where it looked like my skin, but better, a natural but better situation, and very long wearing, very budge proof. I genuinely, I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. I'm not gonna say anymore. Is it expensive? Yeah, it's so expensive, but it's a good one. I would say compared to my other new favorite, the Always On, this is much more full coverage and more drying, more matte. This definitely had that juicy, glowy situation to it. So I'm gonna end there. I hope you guys enjoyed this try on. The blush is still a little bit blushy. So I also have to say that these two from Haus Labs, really, really solid. Oh, the mascara update alert, woo woo, sound the alarm. This one smeared. This one got underneath the eyes. And that could be a product of the heat outside, but I need my mascara to like work for me. The new CoverGirl one works better to not smudge in high heat. And also I'm back into the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. This one washes so beautifully and easily, so you're not tugging your lashes out of your eyes. And it surprisingly does not smudge. So there you have that random review within a review. I'm gonna go lights out. Good night, sweet dreams if you're watching in the evening. And I love you all so much for hanging out. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell, do the things. And I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.